What if I told you it's possible that instead of paying for your email list growth, your ideal customers would actually pay you to join your list? In this video, I'm going to show you how I added 453 new paying customers to my email list, earning $9,649. I'll see you there. Hey, what's up? My name is Cody Birch, and in this video, I'm going to show you how I did all that, how I actually had my ideal customer pay me to join my email list. And it sounds kind of crazy, but I'm going to explain exactly what I did and break down the whole method for you here in this video. So the strategy that I use is a little known strategy in online marketing called a pay what you want promotion. And it's exactly what it sounds like. You put something of value out to the marketplace and you let them name your price. So a couple different things happen here in the psychology of your buyers as they're considering giving you money and buying your thing. Number one, you got to make sure that it's something that they would actually want and that they would actually consider paying for anyways. So the first pay what you want promotion I did, I just took an ebook I was already giving away. It was an ebook around how to run Facebook ads, and it was a lead generator for me where I was paying Facebook or trying to get paid traffic to opt into my funnel to download my ebook and grow my list that way. And I thought, well, let's just give it a shot. I heard pay what you want is kind of a cool thing, and maybe it would work with this. So I took my free ebook and I put it on a pay what you want sale. And within about 24 hours, I realized that was a horrible idea and nobody bought that because people were accustomed to getting ebooks for free. They didn't want to pay for it. So that really didn't work. So let's talk about how that actually works. What did I do? What did I sell? How does the whole process work? And so here's what I did, and then we'll talk about how you can make sure you employ these same elements as well. So my first offer is the pay what you want offer. So I packaged up something that I had lying around, and it was a funnel template library. So I use ClickFunnels with myself and with my coaching students, and in my membership program, I teach people how to use funnels and ads to grow their business. And so I have all these funnel templates. I've built hundreds and hundreds of funnels, and so I packaged up my top 27 converting ClickFunnels templates and made a ClickFunnels template library. Now, the truth is, I already had them. I already made them. They were already sitting around collecting digital dust in my computer. And so I thought, well, I'll just package them in a nice way, make sure they look great, take great screenshots so I can promote these, give them cool names. So I packaged up my top 27 funnel templates and put them in a template library. So when people came to my sales page, I said, hey, do you want my top 27 converting funnel templates? You just name your price. They're on a name your price sale. And my hook in that video, I said, now's the perfect time to do this. A lot of people are moving to online business. There's lots of growth with online business. And so now is a great time to give your funnels a facelift. Come grab my template library and just name your price. They're on a name your price sale. Pay what you think they're worth and how they'll help your business. And it's my gift to you, and they're really going to help you. So people came to my page and a bunch of interesting things happened. The page converted as normally as any other page would, meaning 7 to 8% of people actually checked out when they put in their credit card and they got my funnel templates. So your first tip is to make sure that first offer, the pay what you want offer, is something people really want and that they're accustomed to paying for. Maybe it's templates or scripts or a mini course or something like that, something that people really, really want and it's got a high perceived value for them. My top two are going to be courses, and if templates in any way serve your business and how you're running your business, templates are really useful as well. Second part is the order bump. Now the order bump is where all the fun stuff starts to happen. If I was giving away my funnel template library on a pay what you want sale where the average price that people typed in was about $6, that was the average over those 453 sales. So just so you know, over 77% of people paid more than the minimum. But that is 23% of people that said, cool, I'll just pay you $1. That was my minimum, I'll pay you $1. So after I paid my credit card processing fees, I would make 67 cents and somebody else would make 30 cents. But I did acquire a paying customer in that, but that's not the whole point. The real magic of a pay what you want strategy comes when you get an order bump. The order bump is something, the flow of the page is they preview your page, they type in their own price, they type in their credit card, but before they hit the submit order button, they are offered one more thing. So it's an order bump, just a one click. Do you want to add this to your order before you complete your purchase? So for me, I gave away 8 premium funnel templates. So the distinction for me, the 27 funnel templates were on pay what you want. You just had to pay $1 or more. The premium funnel templates were actually funnels that I used to run my business. Funnels I used to sell my membership. Funnels I used to sell done for you coaching services. Funnels I used to sell courses and things like that. They were actually my live funnel templates that I was using in my business. Now, if you know ClickFunnels, I was giving them a share funnel URL they click a link and they get a copy of that funnel in their system, if that makes sense. They weren't accessing my actual live funnels and all my data and stuff like that, but they were my live funnels. So they weren't an old thing I had made in the past, they were my current thing to do. So if you're running an online business, these are the 8 funnels you need to really make that thing go. And so I had over a third of people added that order bump to their cart, to their purchase, which increased my average order value. Now, while we're talking about metrics, there's 2 metrics I want you to keep in mind when you're running a pay what you want offer. The first is your cost to acquire a customer. Super important and super easy to determine if you're running paid ads. What are you spending on ads and what is it costing you to get one customer? And the second metric that goes hand in hand with that is what is your average order value. So the average order value takes into account your pay what you want offer, what people are paying for that, your order bump if they take it, and then your upsells, which we'll talk about next. And pretty simple math, if your cost to acquire a customer is less than your average order value, then that's how you're acquiring customers and subscribers and everything to your list at no cost to you, in fact, at a small profit. Now let's talk order bumps before we talk about upsells. Now think about this. The last time you went to a great restaurant, imagine if they just brought you out a steak. And that sounds great, but you're thinking, you know what would go really good with this steak? A big old pile of mashed potatoes. That would go amazing. You know what would go even better with this? A big old glass of Merlot. That would go amazing. And so think about that. If you're giving away the steak or selling the steak, what else would go really well with that? So for me, I did a little bit more of the same, but premium. Like I upgraded their experience. You got a bunch of funnel templates that are great and they really get the ball moving in your business. But if you want the premium experience, then pay me a little bit more money and you can get the premium funnel templates added to your order. And that's why I think I saw such a high percent take rate, over 35%, on people adding the order bump to their order themselves, which really increased my average order value. So depending on what your pay what you want offer is, think about what would make this offer even better. Now in my business, I teach funnels and I teach ads and I teach lead magnets and I teach email nurturing, things like that. That's what I teach in my membership, which is called the FAM, which stands for Funnels and Ads Mastery. So if you're an online entrepreneur and you want to grow your business, I think you need an offer. And then once you have the offer, you need a funnel. And once you have a funnel, you need some traffic. And then you need to email nurture those that don't buy yet. So the first thing you need, let's just say, is a lead generator in your business. At the end of that, that's the steak on your plate. I can say, hey, you know what would go great with a lead generator? A funnel. You need to put the lead generator in a funnel, and that's going to help you grow your list and do all, make all your dreams come true. So think about, when it comes to your pay what you want offer, what's something else you could add to make them go faster, make them go easier, make their experience better, and make that your order bump. All right, the last part of the pay what you want formula, which is really interesting and will also help increase your average order value, trying to keep it above your cost to acquire a customer, is your upsells. The terms are a one-time offer. So they'll only see a special offer on the thank you page after they check out. So to be totally clear, they see your pay what you want offer, they hopefully add the bump to their cart and they click submit my order, right? And that charges their credit card. And the next page, if you use a tool like Samcart, you can do a one-click upsell or a one-time offer on that thank you page. They're the same thing. People just call them 2 different things, but they do the same thing. It's either a one-time offer or a one-click upsell, functionally same thing. And on that, you make them another special offer. Now, the best way to do this that I found is you acknowledge their previous action. So I would say, hey, thank you for getting your funnel templates. Your life just got way better. Your template library has just been upgraded. So that's the first thing. The second thing you would say is tell them how they can get more support and what's the next logical thing to come with that. Remember the steak and potatoes and the wine, and apologies to vegans out there who think, ooh, gross, that doesn't sound very good. I should have picked a different example. But you get the idea. What's your next thing? If for me they have the funnel templates, I would say, well, I've got a course on how to build funnels. You have the templates, but how do we do some of the copy? How do we write great headlines? How do we make great offers? How do we build an online course, etc.? So when it came to my one-click upsells, I tried 2 different things. One was a special invitation to save money on your first month of my monthly membership. I tried that, got about a 2% conversion rate, and I'm just being transparent with you. That's what the number was. I always wish it were higher. I think 1 to 3% is probably okay. So I was right in that range, but it seems I got 9 out of 434 people or whatever that took me up on that offer. And the cool thing about that, though, is it's a monthly recurring fee, so that it did increase my average order value that way. So I tried that as an offer, and then I was hosting a virtual event. So I also tested swapping out the membership invitation on the thank you page to a ticket to the virtual event. Both converted about 2%. Now you might be wondering, as I'm telling you this whole strategy and how it worked and why it was so interesting and how I generated 453 new customers and just under 10,000 bucks of revenue in a few weeks time, giving away a digital resource that was just sitting collecting dust. You're probably wondering, well, what the heck technology can I use? I use Infusionsoft to process my payments. I don't think it does that. I use ClickFunnels to process payments. I don't think it does that. And you're right, it doesn't. So I use a tool called Samcart. It's really easy to use. It's a one-page order form builder, but you can add elements to that order form. You can add testimonials and videos and screenshots. And so on my Pay What You Want offer page, I had pictures, I had walkthrough demo videos, I had testimonials, I had FAQs, I had a countdown clock, the whole deal. So it was all a one-page cart page. They clicked on a Facebook ad, they consume the content on the page, they click add this to my order, they type in whatever price they want to pay as long as it was more than $1, and they were in the funnel now getting the order bump and the one-click upsell. So I'd highly recommend you use a platform like Samcart, and I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out and learn more. The Pay What You Want experiment that I ran was super interesting. I learned a ton. The metrics were incredible, and I've got a few more tips. Number one, make sure that your Pay What You Want offer is something that people want. Don't do like I did and give away something free like an ebook that people are used to getting for free. Make it something cool so you get them in the door. It's almost like a tripwire kind of scenario where they get in the door and say, yes, I want this. The real magic comes from the order bump and from the one-click upsell. Number two, if you use a tool like Samcart, it's incredibly easy to include PayPal and digital wallets on your order form itself. That increased sales by a bunch for me. I don't have the exact numbers, but I've never offered PayPal or digital wallets in the past, and that definitely helped increase my order value and make it easier for people to pay and to sign up and take my offer. So if you use a tool like Samcart, it can do it very simply. You just add it. When you're adding the product, say yes, accept PayPal, and yes, accept digital wallets, and you're good to go. It couldn't be easier. And the third thing is have fun with it. I had a lot of fun creating the offer, talking about the offer. It was fun to watch people go through it, the psychology of it. And what I found was people that were close to me, maybe they were already in my membership or already on my email list, or we had a relationship, they knew that I would see their order come through. And so they would text me and say, this is crazy. How much do I pay? What is this? What do I do? Like, what is this worth? I said, hey, I made this resource. You can pay whatever you want. You can do whatever you would like, whatever you're comfortable with. The most anybody paid for my $1 or more Pay What You Want offer, the most they were paid was $97. I think 10 people paid over 25 for that first offer, and then over a third took the order bump, and etc. So it was really fun, but it's a fun experiment. It's an interesting way to bring people in, add value. The comments on my ads, by the way, were bananas. People saying these templates are great and you're out of your mind for giving this away for $1 or more, or whatever. It was really a fun, interesting experiment that grew my customer base. It grew my authority. It grew my trust. So I took a resource, I took something that I had lying around, and I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of customers and made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars using this simple strategy. And you can use it as well. So comment below what you're thinking your Pay What You Want offer might be, and then check out the link in the description to learn more about Samcart.